What's up, y'all? For those of you that don't know me, I am Ryan. I'm a guitarist and songwriter musician here on YouTube. I'm also all over TikTok and Instagram under the username Ryan is Heartless. And if you clicked on this video, I have a feeling that you are either a content creator already or you want to be one. And just a few months ago, in all honesty, I was in the same place as you, dreaming of working with the brands that I love and adore and use every day, but thinking that I needed thousands and thousands of followers and subscribers to be able to get their attention. And that just turned out to not be the case. In November, when I was laid off from my job, I started taking my content way more seriously, and to be honest with you, I thought I was already taking it really seriously. I learned how to make my guitar videos and my YouTube videos look a lot more aesthetically pleasing, and I started reaching out to brands myself instead of being afraid of hearing the dreaded no. Now I'm getting dozens of paid collabs per month, I'm being sent free gear for demos, I am getting so much work that I am now backlogged for at least 2 weeks, and I need to get on it because I've been procrastinating a lot. But I've been making this content too, so I guess that's kind of fair, right? But my point is I'm getting so much work now, and I don't have a massive following. I'm not even breaking 3K here on YouTube yet. On Instagram, I have just broken 3K followers, and on TikTok, I'm about to break 10K, so I'm a very, very small fish in the big sea of music content creators. But the brands that I work with, and there are a lot of them, they see something in me that they don't see in other people. They see my work ethic, they see my engagement, and they decide to work with me anyways. And that's when I realized that it's not about follower count. It's about creating great content and putting yourself out there. And I want to teach other musicians like you how to do what I'm doing. I want you to be as busy as I am right now. So what does this mean? I am not offering you a PDF. I'm not offering you a series of videos. I'm not offering any weird stuff like that. What I'm offering is one-on-one lessons with you, online obviously, unless you live really close to me and then we can do things in person. During these lessons, I will help you learn how to film yourself properly, how to get your aesthetic shots set up with the right lighting, have your camera set up properly, have your phone set up properly, and then how to get your audio sounding crisp and clear, whether that's your vocal audio like you're hearing me right now, or your guitar audio, or your drum audio, and how to have that all synced up to your videos to make it sound and look as best as possible to represent the brands that you want to work with as best as possible. From there, these lessons can also cover things like how to record music in the first place if you want to learn how to use your DAW and record guitar, bass, drums, vocals, and get it sounding the way that you want it to sound. Again, one-on-one lessons for all of that. The last bit that I can also offer is how to get a legit live stream setup, because as a musician, that is a pain in the neck. It is not easy. I've gone through so many trials and tribulations trying to get that all set up for Twitch, for YouTube, for TikTok Live and Instagram, and I've got it down to a science at this point, using OBS and using various other pieces of technology. I get what I think is a pretty damn good setup. And for most people, I can get you set up within the first lesson and you'd be off to the races. So all of this to say is that if you're a musician that's serious about creating content and growing your brand, you need to get at me. I have a link down in the description below where you can get into contact with me to book your first lesson. And in many cases, like I said, you might only need one lesson. I'm not trying to have lifelong students here for this kind of stuff. I want to get you set up with the right foundation and have you be off to the races and get the work done that you want to get done. I want you to be so busy that you have to quit your day job. And that should be everybody's dream goal, right? You might hear from some people that this is a very saturated marketplace, but that's not true. There's so many people out there with unique perspectives. Nobody has heard the way you want to explain something yet. Nobody has heard the way you're going to play that instrument or that plugin. And they need to. It's time to put yourself out there. So get at your boy down in the description. Spots will be limited because I need to do all of this full time still, and your boy needs to eat. So I will only be taking on a few clients at a time. That being said, again, link is down in the description to get into contact with me. We'll chat and then we'll get you set up for your first lesson. And if you know anybody who could benefit from this, please send this video to them or just send them the link and let them get into contact with me. Feel free to DM me on Instagram or TikTok as well if you want to. But until next time, peace and love, and I'll talk to you all in the next one.